So Star Trek Lower Decks, check this out, everybody. Season 4 premieres in late summer and it's renewed for a 5th season. The crazy part to me is, not to jump ahead, is that how 5 seasons already? How'd that happen?
I mean, we haven't seen 4 yet, so we've only seen 3. So this is future. But yeah.
But it still feels like a new show.
Yeah.
Well, we are only 30 half-hour episodes in.
So we haven't seen the follow-up from Wedge Dudge in terms of what happens with that Vulcan lady, is one thing.
That was the final episode of season 2.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
So that's
but then they didn't really anticipate how popular she would become. And then season 3 was already being written while season 2 was airing. So
she might not be till season 5.
Well, she's in this upcoming season, and on StarTrek.com they said a little paragraph spiel of what to anticipate. In addition to a lot more caves, they also said Provisional Ensign T'Lyn when they named Rutherford and Mariner and who will be following. I just love T'Lyn so much. So excited.
I thought you loved to sing.
Well, I'm such a Daria fan, and T'Lyn is such a Daria character.
Yes.
Can't even wait.
There's also that person who's basically Vosh, but in Lower Decks.
Petra Aberdeen.
That's her.
Yes. Yes, very good. Yeah, she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting to see.
Yeah, I did expect T'Lyn. Honestly, I thought T'Lyn was going to be at the beginning of season 3.
Mm-hmm.
I fully expected that they were going to drop that seed at the end of season 2, and then somewhere in the beginning of season 3, she would join the crew. And they're making us wait. They're playing the long game with Lower Decks. But that's cool that she's going to be back. And Petra Aberdeen, that's also going to be a cool character.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And end of summer. So what are we talking about? Probably maybe beginning of September, you guys think, or what?
Maybe
or
end of August. Yeah.
Well, because
when you do the math of June 15th for 10 weeks,
right?
That puts you there anyway.
Oh, that's true. Then that means episode 10 of Strange New Worlds season 2 is August 17th. I've already done the math. So unless they really want to put them back to back, which I don't know if that's
they take 3
really
weeks
necessary.
Off, people don't cancel their accounts.
Yeah, then that means we're probably looking at early September-ish or mid-September, which would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Get those kids back to school so we could watch our cartoons.
Right around Star Trek Day.
You too?
Yeah, good call.
Great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What day of the week is that? Does that fall on? I think that's is it a Wednesday?
What, Jenny? You don't know yet?
No, they haven't timed it for that in the past. I mean, that there has been Star Trek
Friday.
They haven't tried to time it for that so far. So, but maybe this year.
Yeah, usually it's Friday. The past 2 years. It started August 14th, 15th.
Yeah,
or one of them was in the 20s. So.
Yeah, everybody mark your calendar. Star Trek Day, September 8th. It's a Friday, so it's going to be lit. It's going to be a mess. We're gonna paint the town red in LA here. Okay, what's next? Back of the head says WWE Hall of Famer Andy Kaufman. Of course, everybody knows.
Oh, that's right. Back of the head reminds us that T'Lyn was in the season 3 finale, joining the Cerritos. I vaguely remember that. I forgot about that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and also, Mike McMahon quoted, where was it? He did a quote from StarTrek.com, right, Anne-Marie?
Yes. This is where I got the Provisional Ensign T'Lyn title from.
Yeah, so this is our buddy Mike McMahon.
And StarTrek.com.
Yeah, and he gives us a screenshot from StarTrek.com, which reads, in season 4 of Star Trek Lower Decks, an unknown force is destroying starships and threatening galactic peace. Luckily, the crew of the USS Cerritos isn't important enough for stuff like that. Instead, Ensigns Mariner, Boimler, Tendi, Rutherford, and Provisional Ensign T'Lyn are keeping up with their Starfleet duties, avoiding malevolent computers. And and getting stuck in a couple caves, all while encountering new and classic aliens along the way. Okay, so we got a couple juicy tidbits. One was the couple caves, like you mentioned, Anne Marie, which Star Trek
Never have enough
loves
Star
their
Trek
caves.
They fire caves.
How will I know what I'm watching if there are no caves?
Yeah. How will I know if he really loves me? Whitney Houston reminds us.
Malevolent every heartbeat.
TNG episode.
Malevolent computers, plural.
Agimus and Peanut Hamper's child.
Or just
Gotta be.
I'm shipping those two so hard.
Do you think Agnes and Peanut Hamper are going to hook up, Anne-Marie?
Yes. They're having like pillow talk every night in jail. They have like little cells next to each other, passing the nights chit-chatting. Like they're for sure gonna hook up.
Little USB stick passes between them.
Oh yeah.
Mohammed Noor.
Love that.
It's because he knows Zizi isn't in the live chat this time. It's a thumb drive.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully Marianne is also not in the...
I was like, if only
Jenny's dad.
If only they had plot open submissions, we could have Mohammed
oh my God.
submit that script.
Insert his ideas into their thing. So anyway, I was going to say portfolio, but I'm like, that's not even the right word for this. So I'm just going to say thing because that works for every thing. Okay. So people are, Mohammed, you turned the live chat into a zoo. I hope you're happy.
Sorry.